stop right there. If you've ever believed that the lion is king in name only, and that all the real work is done by his queen, this video is about to change everything you think you know. Did you know a lion's teeth are strong enough to bend solid steel? Did you know his roar can be heard 10 kilometers away, a single sound that can silence an entire jungle? There are countless predators in the animal kingdom, but only one wears the crown. The lion, a name that alone makes even the mightiest creatures step back. His reputation is his greatest weapon. Wherever he walks, the jungle falls silent. The mere sound of his footsteps sends every living thing's heart racing, and every creature obeys the same command. Hide. The whole world agrees on one thing. The lion is one of the most fearsome hunters on earth, carrying out his kills with calculated, deliberate precision. And yet, despite this, a question keeps chasing him, one that slowly chips away at his royal image. It's said that the lion doesn't hunt at all, that behind his thunderous roar and majestic mane hides a creature who survives purely on the lioness's labor, taking credit for the kills she worked hard for. If you've heard this story too, today's journey is going to change your perspective. We're diving deep to find out, does the lion really hunt? Does he chase? Does he strike the killing blow himself? Let's meet this king exactly as he is. No fear, no myths. But before we uncover the truth about his hunting, we need to understand just how immense this legend truly is. The world recognizes two great lineages of lion. The African lion and the Asiatic lion. The African lion rules mainly over the sun-scorched plains of sub-Saharan Africa. There was once a time when his ancestors roamed across parts of Asia and Europe too. But over the centuries, his kingdom has shrunk, and today Africa remains his true home. The Asiatic lion, on the other hand, has carved out a much smaller, far rarer territory. He is found almost exclusively in India's Gir National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary in Gujarat, where separate groups hold their own distinct territories within the reserve. The African lion stretches to roughly 10 feet in length and stands about 4 feet tall at the shoulder. With a body that can weigh 200 kilograms or more, a wall of muscle wrapped in golden fur. The Asiatic lion is somewhat leaner, around 8.5 feet long, standing near 3.5 feet, weighing between 160 and 190 kilograms. And the lionesses? No less impressive. African lionesses measure roughly 7 to 8 feet in length and weigh between 110 and 150 kilograms, while their Asiatic counterparts weigh 110 to 120 kilograms and stretch between 4.5 and 5.5 feet. If you had to crown the more fearsome of the two, most people would point straight to the African lion. But the real question here isn't about size or strength. The question that has sparked debate for generations is much more specific. Does the lion actually hunt? When a lion finally launches into an attack, he transforms into something almost otherworldly, like death itself given form. Picture it, a creature this massive, exploding into a full sprint after fleeing prey. It's a sight that freezes blood. But sheer size is only part of the story. To understand why nothing in the jungle wants to face him, we need to look at the weapons he carries into every kill. His first and most brutal weapon lies in his jaws. A lion's teeth are engineering marvels of nature, razor sharp, incredibly strong, capable of shredding flesh from bone in a single violent bite. Around 30 teeth line his mouth, some reaching nearly 10 centimeters in length. Just imagine what a mouthful of blades that size can do to a living body. And if the teeth alone don't convince you of his lethality, consider the force behind the bite. A lion's jaws clamp down with roughly 650 pounds per square inch of pressure, enough raw power to bend solid steel. Once that grip locks on, escape becomes nearly impossible. The prey can barely struggle, let alone break free. Here's a question worth asking. How does something this massive, this heavy, ever manage to catch animals built purely for speed? The answer lies in a burst of raw athletic power. Despite his bulk, a lion can accelerate to nearly 80 kilometers per hour, a speed almost nothing in the jungle can outrun. And speed isn't his only trick. His legs coil like springs, launching him into leaps of up to 12 feet through the air mid-charge. That means even taller, more agile prey have nowhere to hide, not on the ground, and not in the air. It's a combination of power and precision that feels almost unfair. The mystery of whether the lion truly hunts still lingers, but before we fully unravel it, let's step back and appreciate who these animals really are. Their homes, their families, their voices. Lions gravitate toward wide-open grasslands and dense forest edges territory that offers the perfect balance, shaded groves to rest in during the punishing heat of the day, and open plains full of prey when hunger calls. That's why you'll spot them stretched lazily across golden savannas or slipping silently through wooded edges. Lions are also deeply social, remarkably so for such fierce predators. They live in tight-knit family units called prides, typically built around 1 or 2 dominant males, 2 to 3 lionesses, and a scattering of playful cubs. At a glance, males and females share a similar build and coloring, but one unmistakable feature sets them apart: the mane. That thick, flowing crown of fur draping over a male's shoulders and neck gives him an almost regal, larger-than-life presence. It's this combination, the powerful frame, the flowing mane, the commanding roar that keeps every creature in the jungle at a respectful distance. And speaking of that roar, do you have any idea just how far it actually travels? In the stillness of a jungle night, a single powerful roar from a lion can carry across an astonishing 10 kilometers, rolling like distant thunder through the darkness, announcing his presence to every living thing within earshot. Now, after everything we've explored about this magnificent predator, it's finally time to get to the heart of the matter, the hunt itself. It's a widely held belief that lions never hunt at all, that the responsibility falls entirely on the lionesses. And to a significant degree, that belief holds truth. But it would be a mistake to assume the lion is simply incapable of hunting. In reality, his role within the pride leans more toward guardian than provider. He spends his days resting and defending territory, while the burden of feeding the family typically falls on the lioness. And there's a curious hierarchy at mealtime too. When a lioness makes a kill, the male lion eats first, and only once he's satisfied does the rest of the pride get their turn at the carcass. So does that mean the lion never hunts at all? Not quite. The truth is more nuanced. A lion steps into action when the lioness struggles to bring down prey alone, when a hunt proves too difficult or dangerous for her to manage solo, or simply to lend his strength when she needs backup. There's also a simpler, less flattering reason lions hunt less often: plain laziness. Beneath that majestic exterior lies one of the laziest creatures in the animal kingdom. Consider this: a lion sleeps for a staggering 18 to 20 hours every single day. Lionesses, by comparison, are sharper, quicker, and far more inclined to spring into action. Still, it would be unfair to say the lion never hunts at all, because when it comes to raw power and aggression, he's barely a step behind the lionesses. And the way he hunts reveals a fascinating contrast to her methods. When a lioness sets out to hunt, she rarely does it alone. She works in coordination with her sisters, encircling the prey before closing in together for the kill. The lion, however, takes a completely different approach. He prefers to hunt in solitude. Using tall grass and dense brush as natural cover, he crouches low, patient and unseen, tracking his target's every movement. Then, In a single explosive burst, the instant the opportunity presents itself, he charges at full speed and seizes his prey. His method of the kill is swift and merciless, clamping his jaws around the animal's neck and snapping it in one decisive motion, ending the chase quickly so he can finally satisfy his hunger. Lions are remarkably versatile predators, capable of taking down and devouring almost anything that crosses their path, from smaller, swift-footed animals like impala to massive, dangerous prey like buffalo. So there you have it, plain and clear. Lions absolutely do hunt. The difference isn't in ability, it's in timing and opportunity. He waits patiently for the right moment to strike, or leaps into action the instant he sees his queen, the lioness, in trouble. But one question still remains: if lions hunt only sometimes, has there ever been a real confrontation between humans and lions? Has anyone ever truly challenged this king face to face? The answer might surprise you, and we'll be covering that in our next video. Now we'd love to hear from you. What did you think of today's journey into the truth behind the lion's hunt? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video captured your imagination, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon so you never miss the next wild story we bring to you.